Welcome back to Spectrum of Wisdom, where we unravel the mysteries of the natural world. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the life of one of nature's most striking creatures, the blue jay. This bird, with its brilliant blue plumage and distinctive crest, is more than just a pretty face. It's a story of survival, intelligence, and adaptability. From the rustling leaves of the deciduous forests to the bustling neighborhoods of suburban towns, the blue jay has made its presence known. In this video, we'll dive deep into the world of the blue jay, exploring its habits, its unique characteristics, and the role it plays in our ecosystem. We'll uncover the story behind its vibrant colors, its varied diet, and its complex social structure. So, join us as we take flight on this exciting journey. Let's discover the story of the blue jay, a tale as vibrant and varied as the bird itself. In the verdant forests of eastern North America, there lives a bird of striking beauty, the blue jay. This bird, known scientifically as Cyanicidia cristata, is a member of the Corvidae family and is native to most of the eastern and central United States. Some of its kin are migratory, while others are permanent residents of Newfoundland, Canada. They are also found breeding across southern Canada. The blue jay is a sight to behold, with its predominant blue coloration, a white chest and underparts, and a blue crest. It wears a black, U-shaped collar around its neck and a black border behind the crest. The males and females are similar in size and plumage, and their plumage does not vary throughout the year. There are 4 recognized subspecies of this beautiful bird. The blue jay is an omnivore, feeding mainly on seeds and nuts, such as acorns, which it cleverly hides to eat later. It also enjoys soft fruits, arthropods, and occasionally small vertebrates. It is known to be aggressive towards other birds, sometimes raiding nests and even decapitating other birds. The blue jay builds an open cup nest in the branches of a tree, with both sexes participating in the process. The clutch can be 2 to 7 eggs, which are bluish or light brown with darker brown spots. The young ones are brooded by the female for 8 to 12 days after hatching and may stay with their parents for 1 to 2 months. The name jay is derived from the bird's noisy, garrulous nature and is also applied to other birds of the same family, which are mostly gregarious. These birds are also commonly called jaybirds. The blue jay is a medium-sized bird, measuring 22 to 30 centimeters from bill to tail and weighing 70 to 100 g, with a wingspan of 34 to 43 centimeters. It has a pronounced crest on the head, a crown of feathers, which can be raised or lowered according to the bird's mood. Its plumage is lavender blue to mid-blue in the crest, back, wings, and tail, and its face is white. The underside is off-white and the neck is collared with black which extends to the sides of the head. The wing primaries and tail are strongly barred with black, sky blue, and white. The bill, legs, and eyes are all black. Males and females are almost identical, but the male is slightly larger. The blue jay's coloration is not derived from pigments but is the result of light interference due to the internal structure of the feathers. If a blue feather is crushed, the blue disappears because the structure is destroyed. The actual pigment in its feathers is melanin. This is referred to as structural coloration. The blue jay is omnivorous, but the Audubon Society estimates that 75% of their diet is vegetable matter. They have strong black bills which they use for cracking nuts, usually while holding them with their feet, and for eating corn, grains, and seeds. Blue jays particularly love to eat peanuts in the shell. Its food is sought both on the ground and in trees and includes virtually all known types of plant and animal sources, such as acorns and beech mast, weed seeds, grain, fruits and other berries, peanuts, bread, meat, small invertebrates of many types, scraps in town parks, bird table food, and rarely eggs and nestlings. Blue jays sometimes cache food, though to what extent differs widely among individuals. The mating season of the blue jay begins in mid-March, peaks in mid-April to May, and extends into July. They prefer to build their nests in any suitable tree or large bush, with a particular preference for evergreens. The nest is typically built at a height of 3 to 10 meters in the trees. It is cup-shaped and composed of twigs, small roots, bark strips, moss, other plant material, cloth, paper, and feathers, with occasional mud added to the cup. Blue jays are not very picky about nesting locations. If no better place is available, such as in a heavily deforested area, they will even use places like the large mailboxes typical of the rural United States. They also appropriate nests of other mid-sized songbirds, as long as these are placed in suitable spots. For example, American robin nests are commonly used by blue jays. Blue jays typically form monogamous pair bonds for life. Both sexes build the nest and rear the young, though only the female broods them. The male feeds the female while she is brooding the eggs. There are usually between 3 and 6 eggs, averaging 4 or 5, laid and incubated over 16 to 18 days. The young fledge usually between 17 and 21 days after hatching. After the juveniles fledge, the family travels and forages together until early fall, when the young birds disperse to avoid competition for food during the winter. Sexual maturity is reached after 1 year of age. The oldest known wild, banded blue jay was at least 26 years, 11 months old when it was found dead after being caught in fishing gear. It had been banded in the Newfoundland/Labrador/St. Pierre-et-Miquelon area in 1989 and was found there in 2016. Another wild jay was found to have been around 17 years old. A more common lifespan for wild birds that survive to adulthood is around 7 years. Beyond predation and the occasional collision with man-made objects, a common cause of mortality in recent decades has been the West Nile virus, to which corvids as a whole seem especially susceptible. However, despite several major local declines, overall blue jays have not seemed to have been depleted by the disease. Blue jays can make a large variety of sounds, and individuals may vary perceptibly in their calling style. Like other corvids, they may learn to mimic human speech. Blue jays can also copy the cries of local hawks so well that it is sometimes difficult to tell which it is. Their voice is typical of most jays in being varied, but the most commonly recognized sound is the alarm call, which is a loud, almost gull-like scream. There is also a high-pitched jayer call that increases in speed as the bird becomes more agitated. This particular call can be easily confused with the chickadee's song because of the slow-starting chickadee. Blue jays will use these calls to band together to mob potential predators such as hawks and drive them away from the jays' nests. Blue jays also have quiet, less noticeable calls which they use among themselves in proximity. One of the most distinctive calls of this type is often referred to as the rusty pump owing to its squeaky resemblance to the sound of an old hand-operated water pump. The blue jay is distinct from most other songbirds for using their call as a song. In old African American folktales of the southern United States, the blue jay was a significant metaphysical creature. In some tales, the blue jay was credited with making the earth when all the world was water by bringing the first grit or dirt. In other tales, the blue jay was temporarily conscripted as a servant of the devil and would not be seen on Friday as it was gathering twigs to furnish hell's kindling and give fire to wicked men on earth. Relieved from duty on Saturday, its song for the day was abundant and joyous. The blue jay was adopted as the team symbol of the Toronto Blue Jays Major League Baseball team, as well as some of their minor league affiliates. Their mascot, Ace, is an anthropomorphic blue jay. And that brings us to the end of our journey with the blue jay today. We hope you enjoyed this exploration into the life of this fascinating bird. Here at Spectrum of Wisdom, we strive to bring you engaging and enlightening content, unraveling the mysteries of the natural world one story at a time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Your support helps us continue our mission of spreading wisdom. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel for more insightful stories about the wonders of nature. Remember, every creature has a story, and there's always more to learn. So, until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and let the spectrum of wisdom guide your journey through the natural world. Thank you for watching.